We are here for it. England are through to the finals of the Euros where they're going to be taking on Spain. They have beaten Netherlands by 2-1. And
I can't believe it.
I
can't believe we're in the final.
We're
in a final. Wait, round of applause to England right now. They're in the final, man. This is big, bro. This is huge.
Right, now it's time to get into the player ratings.
Big, bro.
It was
taking over the show.
Pardon?
Remember Big Brothers?
It was a much better performance by England tonight, particularly in the first half. So let's run through the lineup and give everybody our player ratings. Yep. First of all, Pickford in goal.
Made some good saves, actually.
9. I'm going to be so generous right now. I'm gassed.
9.
I'd probably go 8.
He did, you know what? The funny thing is
he did make some good saves.
He made a good save. He had no chance, I felt.
And
with
then
the
he
goal.
he
no
made some
chance
good
for the
saves.
goal.
9.
Right.
Why not? We're in the final.
But really, didn't have a lot to do, did he?
Have a lot to do.
Because, you know, a lot of the things were sort of hit straight at him. But
well, one hit the bar though, didn't it?
Yeah, what are we saying, 8 or 9?
I'll go 8.
8?
I'll go 8.
I'll go 8.
That's fine.
Mark Gay.
Lovely.
So good.
Yeah, remember that big one? There was a moment with the Watkins drops, throws his body on the line, comes back after being on the suspension. Fantastic.
He's 9 for me. I think it's been a 9 pretty much the whole tournament.
9.
Yeah.
9 for Gay.
9, absolutely.
John
100%.
Stones.
Solid. Same.
Solid as well. Nothing.
Solid. He was.
Yeah.
Solid.
Are we going 9 as well?
Yeah.
Might as well if
9
Gay
for
got 9.
John Stones. Kyle Walker.
This is one of his better games, you know.
I'd go 7.
Remember that time when he recovered back? I think it was against Gakpo.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Yes.
I'd go 7.
No, I think it's 8.
I'll go 8.
No, I thought he was all right.
But I think like 10 is like wild. So it's like 8, 9 is a top tier.
I think he's at 8.
8.
I'd go 8.
Kieran Trippier. 7. No, I think 6.
6, yeah, I'll go 6, yeah.
You know what I mean? He got subbed at half time.
He did.
Getting crosses in. You know what I mean?
6 is fair.
I think it's probably more the fact that Luke Shaw can't play 90 at the minute.
Yeah. I think it's a 6.
He'll be ready for the final.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not
He had
fit,
a
though, is
few.
he?
Remember, but it was
more
late.
balanced.
It was late.
He looked more balanced, yeah.
Declan. What did we agree on a 6? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Declan Rice.
Recovered. He had a funny
Mistake
little
for the goal.
iffy game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it a 7 because he was like, I think it's a 7.
He recovered back after that, and he didn't let that make his head drop. But he did make an error for the goal.
Yeah, he did make an error for the goal. I would go. I probably would, if we're doing decimals, I'd go 6.5. So I don't mind going for a 7.
Right.
But
7.
I would say
7, yeah.
I will give him credit for like you said, he made the mistake.
I'm recovered well.
And then throughout, he's running.
Yeah, don't stop.
Okay, Laurie.
Good battles with Weghorst as well, because Weghorst is gonna make you be honest. He's gonna make you fight, and he was up for it. So
yeah,
I thought he was a good battler in there.
Okay, Kobe Mainoo.
It's burgeoning on. I want to say 10 because of the light interception that led to the goal, but then that's crazy. I'm gonna say a strong 9. He's just fantastic.
9.
What he's doing,
You wouldn't believe it.
He doesn't look. How is he doing that at that age? How has he got into the England team and he's the mainstay? Like he's part of it. Like I'm the guy.
Midfield as well, which is a very difficult position to play as a youngster. And I mean, he's the maturity showing. I mean, we've seen so many great young players in this tournament, and he's another one.
Press resistant, everything. He's got it all. He's literally, he can be where he wants to be, has to stay relaxed. But Man United fans and just football fans in general have to say it's undenying. He's amazing. Sorry.
That's a good point.
He's amazing.
9? We all agreed on 9?
9, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree.
9?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
All right, Kobe Mainoo gets a 9.
Love him.
Bukayo Saka. Quite a game for him tonight.
Quite a game.
Okay,
He did have the ball in the back of the net.
He did.
So it's disallowed.
7.
Yeah, 7 for Bukayo. Yeah.
I think in the second half, we didn't really see a lot of him. Second,
No.
7.
All right, 7. Jude Bellingham.
I would say it's another
I'll give him
7
an 8,
game.
man. I'll give him an 8.
Really?
Yeah, I'll give him an
Why?
8.
You're being generous there.
Yeah.
He worked his socks off.
Yeah, he did a lot of work.
He was yellow.
Did a lot of work.
Out of
In the
position.
first half, when we were on top of them, he was one of the better players. So
Nice little pirouettes here and there.
I
He's
think
getting-
7's fair.
7 is fair though.
I think 7.
I'm going 8.
Cool.
Ooh,
Going 8?
7.
7?
I can't wait to hear what Gareth Southgate
Agreed on
gets.
7. Phil
Exactly.
Foden.
I thought 8.
Started well.
First
Second
half, he was
dropped off
brilliant.
there.
Hit the post.
Yeah.
Nearly got a ball cleared off the line. He was the most dangerous player in that first
Can we call it a 7?
I think he deserves
In that
slightly more,
first
man.
half, he was really good. I'll
I
give
think
him
we'll
an
go
8.
7. I think that's
But
fair.
then he fell. He dropped off in the second half.
He did.
Yeah.
Like heavy.
The first half, he's the main man.
He was brilliant in the first half.
But, yeah, so you got to give him an
Definitely
8.
better in that central role.
8.
8.
I think it's an 8.
Yeah, fair enough.
8, yeah,
I'll give
fair
it
enough.
8.
I'd have
You
given
know.
a 7.
Harry Kane
I'd have given
scored the
Harry-
penalty.
Yeah, won the penalty,
I got
scored the
again.
penalty. Again, I thought he was better in the first half than he was in the second half. I think that, as I said on Monday, I think he's definitely carrying some form of an injury. He looks knackered.
presser.
He looks knackered. But I still would give him probably, again, 6.5, like 6.5, 7. I wouldn't give him any lower than a 7, really. So I think that's
Good.
fair.
Listen, pressure moment, that penalty.
Yeah.
Big
1-0
moment.
down. I didn't think he had the best game, but the pressure of that captain steps up, buries a penalty. I think a 7's fair.
Yeah.
I'll give him an 8.
I'm going to do it.
him an 8.
Yeah, because of what you just said, Robbie. Imagine that. Because at the time, we were 1-0 down, and if he doesn't score that, we
Yeah,
probably
missed that
don't win
penalty.
the
You
game.
remember, also, you got to remember,
Yeah.
he missed that penalty that time at the
Yeah.
World Cup.
That is such a clutch moment.
Immediately takes it.
Yeah.
No.
And you got to remember as well, that was such a great goal
Yeah.
by Simons that their tails were up.
It was very similar to the
can't
France
believe
game. Very similar to the France game. Early goal, their heads didn't go down Spain last night. England's heads didn't go down. And yeah, they fought back. They did
Yeah,
really well. I know
I'll
they
give him
left
an
it
8.
late.
I mean,
but-
like I said, I was complaining, and I said to Abby, I'm not complaining at Harry Kane. I was more directing my anger towards the manager because
Yeah.
he should have been changed earlier than he was. But listen, 8 for me is fine.
So 7 or 8 we go?
8.
I think 8's kind. I think
It's a crucial moment in the
I think
game.
it's 7.
I think
I
seven.
think it's 7 because I think that was the only thing he did.
Yeah, but
After that,
without that, we
it was
don't
enough.
win.
yeah.
No,
7
man,
I'm giving.
7, man.
8.
7. What are you saying, Ty?
Yeah, 7.
All right, 7. Right, let's get into subs. Luke Shaw.
Same as Trippier. I think
6.
that 6 is fair.
Yeah, I don't think, to be honest, no
Defended well,
disrespect
though.
to him.
Defended well.
I think he probably starts the final.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
6.
I'm not sure if he's fit enough, Harry.
I think now he's obviously got heart. He got 45 tonight.
I think he might do what
how
he
much
did
did he have the
today.
other night? He had another 45 the other day, no, or less than that.
I don't think you can start him against
think
Spain,
that
man.
is-
Them young
Alright.
guys will rip him up.
Maybe
Cole Palmer.
8.
Cole Palmer.
8.
Cole Palmer for me.
Wasn't he? Who
Yeah,
did
8,
the
yeah.
reverse pass into? Who did the reverse part into Watkins? Who passed it into
Yeah,
Watkins?
it was Cole Palmer.
9. That's so important.
Cole Palmer,
moment.
yeah.
Great time.
Moment.
It's a 9 moment to
9.
come on.
Yeah, I would give him a 9.
He come on at
9,
80
minutes.
80
The
minutes.
80th minute.
And we had no service that whole second half. Comes
Yeah.
on, perfect ball through, goal.
And he misses that first one. Remember, he
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that
yeah.
chance.
Yeah,
And it was like,
yeah.
oh wow.
You know,
like,
you want your
Whenever-
subs to be impactful,
Yeah.
and you want him in.
Sorry,
if,
9,
you know,
sorry.
if Foden's not delivering it and doing it in the 10, then Cole Palmer's a perfect
Okay.
person to come on.
9. Ollie Watkins.
10.
10.
10.
10.
One
Clutch
shot.
moment, huge.
One shot,
One
one
shot,
goal.
one
Like,
chance. Eminem,
goals going
Eminem
to
setting
extra
that. That's
time.
mad.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to get
And
to
not
that.
only that, it was an amazing goal as well.
Yeah.
So
brilliant
well
finish.
taken, perfectly put on.
It's a what strikers total finish.
Yeah, it was
Strikers
perfect,
goal.
and it was a
Keeper had no
perfect,
chance as
perfectly
well.
No.
worked goal.
10.
Cole Palmer did.
Straight 10.
I guess, listen, Konza and Gallagher, they just sort of came
No,
on
it's
in
less
literally
than-
under a
less
minute.
than
So
that. Yeah.
I think we give him a 6, right? Just as a
Okay.
standard.
So happy.
That's
Gareth Southgate.
No, this is
10.
where me and you lot are going to disagree.
Gareth Southgate gets a 10 today.
I agree with you.
Gareth Southgate gets a 10.
10.
Purely, there's couple reasons, yeah. and this is shameless from me, but I have to be honest and say what I've seen today, yeah, and across the tournament. Somehow, some way, and this day was more impressive. He's got the best out. You said, Foden, you're in the 10, move about. You got kind of much free roam. Bellingham, this was a team. And then the biggest change that he made was that Watkins change. And like it or not, it was the right time, right moment, and it made a difference. And it's not like he went to extra time, just playing for penalties. They tried to get something in that moment. It was early, before he didn't learn from the last game when he brought on Tony late. This, you have to say, to him to take England to a final, to beat the Netherlands, which is a good side, he gets a 10.
I agree.
can't see-
I
can't see
agree
why
with
he
the
can't
10.
get it.
Listen, he's picked the team that's they've come from a goal down, right? They were playing way better today than we've seen them play.
Not in the
they
second
stepped up. Yeah, but the second half became cagey. But I don't think they looked after the Netherlands. The Netherlands they didn't have us on the ropes, did they? In the second half,
No.
right? He restricted them to just a long ball game, right? And then he's made the substitutions, and the 2 substitutions that he made the difference.
Yes.
They scored the goal.
Right, and they've
Yes.
won the game 2-1 against the Netherlands, and he's through to the finals of the Euros. A guy who's under a lot of pressure, at the start of the Euros, you know what I mean? After that second game, I was like, boy, you know what? Maybe we need to change this guy. But he has got England to a final. He's, maybe the team's getting better as the tournament's going on. You've got to give him a 10 as far as I'm concerned. What do you think?
I would go with, look, obviously we won the game and the substitutions he's made have won us the game. So I think you give him
to a final.
Yeah, you give him a 10 in that aspect. Look, if I'm only judging him on this, I'd say then you have to give him a 10. I think as the tournament's obviously gone on, I think this is what we get frustrated over because of moments that we played like tonight. You have the emphatic moment at the end, or how we were the first half, and we are creating more and we're a bit more of an attacking side. That's what we want to see as football fans. But obviously, tournaments are won by not always playing the best football. You have to look at Greece, look at Portugal. There's been plenty of teams that have won football, big things by playing, shitty Jose-style football. So that's how he likes to do it. And we've always said that in group stages, we've never been particularly good. And we have got better as the tournament's gone on. I just hope that we see the same on
So
Sunday.
what are you giving him?
I will match it. I'll give him a 10 because of the subs.
Ty?
Absolutely 10. I want to see what Laurie has to say. Let me just be quiet and let Laurie speak.
All right, Laurie. What are you giving him?
I'll give him credit for getting to the final and making the subs.
He said he's going to apologise because he gets connected to the final.
I'm not apologising.
And he doesn't mean. Robbie doesn't mean gay.
Can I finish?
Sorry.
All right. I'm not going to apologise for anything I said. I think the subs should have been made earlier. I can see why you guys are giving him a 10, but for me, I think I'm still not impressed with the in-game management. But I will give him credit. 9.
That's good. That's a good score. That's a good score.
I thought he was going to give him a 5.
I was going to give him a
No, but you guys nailed it when you said he's got us to a final. And listen,
10.
they could beat Spain.
Yeah.
They could beat
I tell you,
Spain.
look, if they play how they did in the first half, they'll give him a game.
One-off game.
You know what it is with England, though? England have got the clutch players. They've got, like, today.
So have Spain, to be fair.
Yeah, I know, but so have England. So
they just need to turn up.
And they were pre-tournament favourites. So you're pre-tournament favourites for a reason.
Well done to Gareth Southgate and England. They have reached the finals. We're there. We're there. Come Sunday, it is England versus Spain. A repeat, actually, of the Women's Euros, which Spain actually won.
World Cup.
The Women's World Cup, which Spain actually won. Big game. The country's going to be buzzing. Well done to all of the England players. They stepped up tonight and have won the game by 2-1. And come Sunday, believe.
Peace.